Let's see if I can do something. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Delicious. Well, hello and welcome to Hello, I Am Clutch, where I'm here today in Arcadia, Oklahoma, just outside of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, to go to Pop's 66. Now, what is Pop 66, you ask? This is actually a combination gas station and kind of restaurant and also gift shop off of the old historic Route 66. And they have kind of a pop theme or soda theme, depending on where you're from. So, soda pop theme. And as you can see here, we've got this amazing bottle behind me that's actually 66 feet tall to represent Route 66. And then what's going to be fun is I'm going to take you inside with me. We're going to have, I think, a meal, and we're going to look at all the fun pop they have, because apparently they have over 700 different kinds of pop available in there. I got so excited I started spitting everywhere. It's gross. I can't believe I'm keeping this shot in the opening. Anyway, I'm excited to go here. I'm here a little bit before the sun's going to go down, so I'm not sure we're going to get to see this lit up, but just know at night this does light up. But enough rambling from Clutch. Let's go inside and check out, and I'm going to say see and check out. We're going to see and check out Pop 66. So next to this gargantuan bottle, we do have an actual regular old gas station. I do think it is kind of a unique looking gas station, but I think that's kind of fun. But yeah, on the inside, there's apparently like a diner situation. It sounds like they got burger shakes, that kind of classic stuff. And it also looks like you can see kind of on the walls way over here, you can see already from a distance, they got bottles upon bottles upon bottles of pop. So I'm excited to kind of take you in there, have a quick meal, like I said, and then we'll probably explore more of the pop as soon as we can. And look at this cute place. So it looks like on the left here, it's pretty much the diner. You can sit along the walls here, or you might get sat along the walls over there. So it's really not too big, so there's not a lot of room everywhere. But then over here is where you have all the pop. It's definitely in the back over there, so we'll explore that after we get a quick bite to eat. So taking a look at the menu here, it's kind of your standard diner fare. We got sandwiches, we got burgers, dinners. Nothing actually too out of the ordinary. What is kind of funny to me is that in the beverages section, they do have bottomless fountain soda pop, but outside of like Cheerwine, not really too unique with what they have here, but you can add your favorite flavor. You could do that, so that's something. I do think I'm going to go for the Centennial Burger here. Third pound buffalo patty, cheddar cheese, smoked bacon, oaky haystack, and Pop's signature barbecue sauce. Those are all words I like, and I'm not really one for showing eating on camera, so here's the food. It's the food so nice, they stabbed it twice. So the meal was decent enough. It was nothing too special, nothing bad. It was quite fine. But something I did notice that I didn't realize, and I maybe would have done this differently, is it looked like people had their own bottles of pop already. So I think what you can kind of do is like come into the gift store, buy your bottle of pop that you want, and then bring it and sit down and have it here when you're having your meal. That's my assumption. I have not verified that, but given that I see many people with bottles of pop that weren't on the menu, I'm assuming that's what's happening. But anyway, now let's get to the part that Clutch is really here for, the gift store with all the merch and all the pop and all the Route 66 goodness. So I think we'll start by walking along the wall here. Now, I don't think any of these are for sale. I think these are just like fun, like it says, bottles and windows are for display only. Please check coolers for them. But you can see there's a lot of fun stuff here. But across behind you, there are, I think, a lot of stuff. I'm not going to point out every single one. Hey, Yoo-hoo! I love Yoo-hoo! I point out one immediately. Sorry. It was just fun to see that. What I think is neat here is like there's so much to see. There's so many different kinds. If there's stuff that's like really stand out, like there's a grapefruit soda from Rummy there, I think I might point it out. Or if something has like some special value to me, I think I'd like to point that out as well. Like I do enjoy like the old Coca-Cola bottles down there, cool old 7-Up bottles, squirt bottles there. But like there's a lot of interesting stuff that I bet like, you know, I'm gonna see that I've never heard of before. Like Ale 81. Fitz's, I don't know what all these are, but these are fun. We got key lime soda down there, regular lime, just punch, not fruit punch, just punch. Let's see, we got sparkling life pure cane sugar soda. Refreshing, cooling, and satisfying. Definitely a classic Route 66 type of stop. They got a penny pincher machine over here. So as you can kind of see, many people are up at the coolers like looking, taking their time, so I don't want to get anyone's way, so I'm trying to be patient with that. So we're actually going to look over here where we got some more interesting things. We got like ring pop soda down there. Ooh, Dog and Suds. I love Dog and Suds. They have good root beer. That's one actually I know. Rocket Fizz is a popular candy place. They got their own things here. Got kiwi orange. Looks like coffee and chocolate. I bet those would taste okay together. We got bacon soda. So many. We got toothpaste. What? This is like a Berry Bott's every flavor soda. All right, now looking at the coolers up here. It looks like everything is $2.99 for a bottle. Looks like we got a whole bunch of sarsaparilla over here. Let's see. We got Serenity sodas. Like Serenity, like the show. It says root beer and vanilla bean combined. Interesting. A lot of fun stuff here. We got Dang. Let's see, Old Red Eye. I'm trying to see if there's any that like stand out that I know. There's a few like sort of unique and out of place ones that I'm gonna see if I can find here. Let's see, got more root beer. Root beer is definitely a popular place. We got wind in my face now because of the air conditioning turned on. Lots of interesting stuff. It is very well organized, it looks like. I see lots of root beer. Let's see, there's a caramel apple soda down there. Lots of interesting flavors here. Yeah, if you just wanted to choose like one, it would take forever. Getting to some like ginger ales and such over here, so a lot more green bottles. We got some lime and ginger ale, lemon lime. I do like the move from like the dark bottles to the green bottles, lets you know we got some different things going on. There's like a few things, again, I'm kind of looking for. I'm trying not to spoil it in case I find it, but otherwise, yeah, it's a whole bunch of like sour apple stuff, like green flavored sodas. And then moving to the next one, it seems to be more like kind of just straight up cola, or I see birch beer at the top, a lot of birch beer. I don't know if I've ever had birch beer. That might be an interesting one to try at some point. Let's see, we got a distinctive pepper elixir. That's kind of fun. I think that's what I really like about this, how many just weird things are. We got Moxie. I've never had Moxie before. I know the Carpetbagger, if you ever watch his channel, he's had some interesting relationships with Moxie before. And here's a little bit of a clutch section here because it's got cream soda. I'm a big fan of cream sodas. I like regular cream soda, orange cream soda, red cream soda. A lot of good cream sodas for me. That's definitely my, I was gonna say bread and butter, but I was trying to make also then a cream joke, a cream soda joke, and that just wasn't gonna work there. So anyway, let's see, yeah, we got Dad's red cream soda. That's the one that I grew up knowing and loving. And then we got regular Dad's down there, cream soda that I like as well. So yeah, cream sodas all day, every day. Then over here, we're getting to yellow soda. Yellow, so probably more, yeah, lemon up there. Got some pineapple here. So orange pineapple. There are some fun combinations. Some that like don't seem as crazy, but still unique. Got grape. Lots of grape sodas. And let's see, what else do we got down here? Nothing more outlandish than grape. Across from the coolers, I actually have these cool, I actually really love these 6-packs to kind of easily carry it. I don't see anything that indicates like any discount if you get a 6-pack. It looks like, although if you do buy the 6-pack or if you it costs 60 cents for that? I don't know how I feel about that one. If you're gonna even charge, might as well do 66 cents. All right, and then at the top here, it looks like we have some more like energy sodas up at the top, and then we get into blue sodas. So it seems like it's mostly blue raspberry from what I can see so far. See blue raspberry, blueberry lemonade, lots of just blue stuff. Blue breeze, not even sure there. I loving seeing all these. It's fun to just see all these next to each other. Oh, blue cream soda at the bottom left there. That's an interesting one. I don't know if I've ever had blue cream soda before. From what I can tell in this section, it's a bunch of diet sodas or diet pops. So I see diet root beers, I see diet just regular cola, I see cream soda, diet grape. So they got all the diets you could possibly want, even Cheerwine zero sugar. So yeah, this looks like it's a whole bunch of just, as far as I can tell, a bunch of more well, diets up there, and then when we get down here, it looks like we're getting more seltzery stuff. I see like more raspberry seltzer, limoncello, Shirley Temple in a bottle. Well, there's a clutch drink. Got a whole bunch of now orange sodas, orange cream, just orange soda. A lot of orange cream actually. Up here we got mandarin, orange cream soda again, just orange. You know, it's not actually being as outlandish as I thought it would be. I think that shelf that I looked at before was the more outlandish one, where here it's just like orange and orange creams from different places. But I do like the color coding because when you go from orange to red. So red is kind of, it looks like we got strawberry rhubarb up there. We got fruit punch. Cherry limeade. I definitely love a good cherry limeade. So I will say the variety is quite massive, but the flavors are not nearly as outlandish as I was kind of expecting them to be. So I might have to go take a peek back at that other shelf to see where all that outlandish stuff is, because like here it's like cherry limeade, fruit punch. That's not that crazy. And then in the last cooler they have Sprecher. That was actually one that I was kind of looking for. They got different Sprecher sodas, and they don't have the one that I actually like the most. Let's see, at least I don't think it's there. I see like cream soda, I see cherry cola, I see orange dream watermelon soda. That's a little interesting. But the one I like the most is called Puma Cola. Puma Cola tastes kind of like regular cola, but it tastes more specifically like Coca-Cola Icy when it's melted. Like when it's not icy anymore. It tastes specifically like that to me, and I really like that flavor. Going back to that shelf that wasn't in the refrigerator, I think this is the more outlandish stuff, because I realized that it had a sign at the top that said Sodagusting. Like, so disgusting. Yeah, because like here you have swamp juice and gamer goop and pickle soda. And that's why we had the coffee and the chocolate before, or down here, dirt soda. Like that's kind of the craziness that I was expecting to see more of. Or what's this crazy root beer? Who's ever heard of that? So now that I've gone through pretty much all of these, I did want to actually point out the ones that I didn't find that I was hoping to find, not because I wanted them, just because it would be fun to see it. One was a root beer called Triple X. Triple X root beer, as far as I know, is out of Lafayette, Indiana. There's a really cool kind of like old school burger place called Triple X where they bottle their own soda, and it's awesome. I've seen that out in the wild before. But then the other one that I did not see was called Green River. Green River is one that I love. That's kind of, if you've ever been in the Chicago area, you've probably seen Green River around there. But I'm not seeing that here. I don't know what flavor it is other than green. Now, while the pop was fun, they do have a bunch of like Route 66 stuff for you to get here, because this is on old Route 66. So there's some neat stuff around, some stuff like I think this is neat. I wish I could really see it. It says here it is, which if you know that's a Route 66 thing. Map series Chicago to LA, because that's the whole thing, and it's like fold out maps, like big fold out maps that looks like to like look at fun things to do on the route, which definitely speaks to Clutch's heart. I love that there's a feeling of celebration of this old route this year, and that's partially why I'm here, is to be part of that, because I don't live very close to Route 66, so when I can get near it, I gotta enjoy it. Like, they even have a bunch of fun magnets about it, like it says up here, Route 66, the Mother Road. So much fun stuff. I'm not even seeing stuff for Pop 66 right now, just Route 66. So I'm appreciating that. And just for the record, if you didn't know, Route 66, it starts from basically Chicago and goes all the way down through Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and to California to Santa Cruz. And they technically recently, the road's not been technically around for a while now, but they moved sort of the starting point in Illinois to be at Navy Pier, so now it goes from the Navy Pier to the Santa Monica Pier, so now it goes pier to pier. I just think that's neat. So, I don't normally do this on camera, but this is a special occasion. We're at Pop 66, and I bought Pop, so I did go with that blue cream soda. So, I'm gonna take a sip on camera, and then we're gonna see how it goes. Let's see here. You know, if blue was combined with cream soda, this is what it would be. That's actually not bad. It tastes like drinking gummy bears in a way, which is good, bad? I'm not sure. It's both. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along with me for this adventure. I'll say, if you're driving past this, it's a fun stop. It's fun to see all the different pops, to see what you can get there. I'd say skip the diner. I don't think the diner was anything special, so I'd say find somewhere more exciting to eat. If you want to get a bottle of pop and then go to the diner, easy enough. But otherwise, I'd say cool little stop on Route 66. Still fun to do that and get a little kind of treat on your way. But if you did enjoy going on this adventure with me, if you leave a like down below, that lets me know you had a good time with the video, helps me know that you want to see more like this. And if you do have a favorite pop, a favorite soda, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what your favorite sodas and pops are, so that I can learn more about the fun, interesting world of weird pop. That'd be a lot of fun. Now, if you did want to go on another adventure with me, consider subscribing to the channel, as that's the easiest way to be notified when I have new videos out for you to enjoy. But if you did want to go on a different adventure with me right now, I like going to kind of fun, quirky like restaurants like this, and I have a whole list. I'm going to point with my bottle right there. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff like fun restaurants in that list up there. But if you do want to go on another different fun adventure with me, check out this one down here. That's another cool adventure as well. But until I see you in one of those, just for now, I will say goodbye. I am still Clutch.